Annyeonghaseyo, goeiedag, goedemiddag, good evening, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tianky101, and we are here to talk about books. I almost said gaming, but no, we're not here to talk about gaming. We're here to talk about books. We are doing a Halloween book haul, a Halloween unboxing, a Halloween something that I don't think has one scary book in it because I don't know why, but I guess that's just what we're doing. But before we jump into the unboxing and the unbooking and the book hauling and the stuff, I first want to jump in and just say that I am currently busy finally with Haruki Murakami. I always want to mispronounce his name, 1Q84. And I'm about 200 and something pages into this book, and I still have no idea exactly what this book is about, but it's been an experience. Is the recommendation? I don't know. I still have about 800 pages to go, so we'll see how this goes. I just want to give an update on that. This is what I will be reading in November, with a few other books thrown in between, because I have a special plan for my November TBR, but that's a video for another day. That's not what we're going to talk about today. We are here to talk about books that I bought, money that I spent, money that I can't get back because I already spent it. So before we start that, there is one book that I don't have with me, and that is Love in the Big City by, I think it's Sang-Yong Park, if I remember correctly. Hopefully, that is the name. This is a gay novel or novella, possibly, that takes place in Seoul. Seeing that I am living in Korea, I thought I wanted to give it a go. I've only heard good things about this, but currently a friend is borrowing it and reading it, so I don't have it with me. Other books that I have opened before and unboxed before, but because I couldn't keep my hands to myself, is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. I've been wanting to read N.K. Jemisin now for a while. I wanted to start with The Fifth Element, but I'm not ready to commit myself to a 3-book series of that magnitude. So I decided to get The City We Became, which I think is the first in possibly a duology, I think. I can't remember what the second book is called now, but we will do this at something. Yeah. So this is The City We Became. I'm excited to read it. N.K. Jemisin is, I think, it's like the top 50 must-reads fantasy book. The Fifth Element is on that, so I'm excited to jump into that one. The next one I have is V.E. Schwab, A Darker Shade of Magic. I've never read a Schwab book before, so I'm excited to jump into their book and see what is all the fuss about. I was jumping between this and Vicious, but I decided to go for A Darker Shade of Magic because the principle just sounded a lot cooler. Not that Vicious didn't sound cool. I just wanted to try something new. Something different. So I took this one, which is also part of a series. I am reading too many series. And then my cat also decided to say hi. So let's give some love to Maya. Hi, Maya. Hi, 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 and bye. So yeah, you'll probably hear her or see her in the background as I do this. I also jumped into some new books, some new releases, as I was, what do we call it, roaming around on, I think it's Waterstones, and then I saw that Miss Cassandra Clare, me just spinning everywhere, Cassandra Clare is bringing out, no, she already released her new book, Sword Catcher, which is a thick boy, which I'm really excited about, as I've also never read a Cassandra Clare, but I know there's big hype, big love for her as an author, so I am thinking of reading this December. This will probably be one of my December reads. And another book that I got from Waterstones that's also a thick, thick boy, hello, is The Running Grave by Robert Galbraith. I do apologize that if I'm just not pronouncing this correctly. But this, I think, if I remember correctly, is about a cult. And infiltrating a cult. And I have a thing of interest when it comes to cults. I want to read about cults. I want to know more about cults. Cults are interesting, but also scary as fuck. Please be careful out there. But these are the books that I have already opened, that I have already taken a look at because my grubby little fingers could not keep themselves at bay. And then I decided to jump in, take a look, and open up. Next, we are going to go to our first unboxing, which is from Kyobo Books here in Korea. that I ordered. Where is my knife? Kyobo Books is, of course, mostly Korean books, but luckily they do stock some English books, or if they don't stock it, then of course they can order it for you. And this is, ooh, If We Were Villains. Maya, you can, I'll put it down so Maya can play with that because she just looks. If We Were Villains, ML Rio. I studied drama, I studied theater. I'm very excited to jump into this book and to see what it is all about, to see how they bring Shakespeare into this and how they bring the murder aspect, and everything I've heard is just great, great, great things. So If We Were Villains is definitely an excited one for me to read. I can't wait. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I think I'm going to say that about all the books. The next book is an Amazon Prime one. Amazon, yay! Because we struggle to find English books here in Korea, so we have to go to Waterstones, we have to go to Amazon, we have to order it online. I look very threatening with this knife, so let's be careful with the knives. I tell myself so I don't hurt myself. This book is The Sword of Kaigen, a Theonite war story by M.L. Wong. I bought this book because I already read it. I read this on, I think it was on Kindle Unlimited, and I loved it so much that I had to get the physical copy. The Sword of Kaigen is a fantasy book. There's some Korean flavor in here, there's some Japanese flavor in here, and there's a lot of fantasy in here, and it's such a well-written story, but I'm so angry with Emma Wong because this ends, not necessarily, I won't say it ends entirely on a cliffhanger, but there are so many things that happen that gives it a possibility for a sequel, but we are not getting a sequel from Emma Wong. Emma Wong said no! So we're not getting a sequel for this book, which I'm really, really sad about because I enjoyed the story so much. The relationship they build with the mom and the dad and the son, and the character growth in this book was amazing. Definitely a recommend from me is The Sword of Kaigen. It is a thick boy as well, but it is, such a good read, such an emotional read. Although I don't think I cried that much, but definitely an emotional read. Maya, why are you playing not with the ones that I already opened? Go play with the ones that I opened. So I'm excited to have that just sitting there looking all pretty on my bookshelf there at the back. Our next one is another Kyobo purchase because we are Kyobo fans here. And I don't know if any of the other bookstores are as well stocked as Kyobo, as I think Kyobo is the bigger bookstore. This book is one of my favorite authors, or one of my favorite authors from when I was young. I'm not sure if she is still one of my favorite authors, but Jodi Picoult, I've read some of her books. I love some of her books. This is Mad Honey, her latest book that she co-wrote with Jennifer Finney Boylan. Yeah, this is about someone dying and then who's responsible for it, the who done it, with a lot of emotion. As you know, when it comes to Jodi Picoult, if she can write something, she can write emotion, some seriously emotional stuff. Please, Maya, like, you can almost play with anything that's on my desk because you usually do, but please do not play with the knife. I ask you nicely. But yes, I am very excited also to be reading Mad Honey and jumping back to see what Jodi Picoult has been getting up to for the past few years that I have not been reading because I am such a bad reader. And we have another Kyobo one. This one is a big boy. Do I have an idea what's in this? No, I do not have an idea what is in this. Can you see my address on it? You possibly can. That was not very smart of me. I'm not a smart person. But ooh, why is it already open? Who opened my packages? Here we've got two books, which, for the life of me, I can't remember what the two books are, and I cannot get the books out at all. Ooh. Okay. Now I know. Now that I saw it, now I know exactly what it is, or what one of the books are, which I am so excited for. I got this. Oh, yay! The first one we have is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. I've read The one about puppets. The one about puppets. I can't remember what the one about puppets, but I've been excited and waiting to read this one. I'm also waiting for Wolfsong to come through because when it comes to a good guy romance, I am down for a good guy romance. And apparently, this is a cool story. I know there is some controversy surrounding this book, but I'm gonna take it at face value and see what he wrote. If you have any opinions about these books that you see, please let me know. Did you like them? Did you not like them? What do you think? What do you feel? This book I actually got from a YouTuber recommendation. And it is True Biz, which deals with a school for the deaf. And two of the students in the school, and I think their relationship, and then the principal, and how these three people and some politics start to coincide with each other. So I'm very excited to read this book. I think this is going to be a very emotional read. And after reading A Little Life, I kind of want more emotional books. So I hope that this will deliver us some emotional goodness, because maybe I'm just an emotional person. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. If I put these rubber bands, Maya's going to eat the rubber bands. And then I also got some secondhand books because Facebook is a wonderful and amazing place. And in Korea, we do have some secondhand books that they sell on Facebook. And I reached out and I decided to buy some English books because I couldn't really, or not that I couldn't find them online, I was just happy to buy them secondhand because people wanted to get more books, and for them to get more books, they need to get rid of books. So, lucky for me, I got some books, and I actually got a very nice book as well from one of the sellers, or not a nice book, because all books are nice. Come on, Tianki, come on, all books are nice. I got a book that is a special edition, which I'm very happy about because I enjoyed the book. If I'll enjoy the series, I don't know, but I did love the first book of the series. But I don't think that is part of this one. Let's see, what's the first one? Ah, the first one, Pachinko. I am in Korea. I do live in Korea. I've said this now 1,000 times, but I've not read Pachinko. I am excited to jump into Pachinko. They even have a reading group guide. Who's the reading group that I will be reading it with? I have no idea. I don't know what this is. Let me just put that back. Later, I'll sort that out. Oh, stacks and stacks and stacks of book. What's the next one? Oh, the next one is also one of also a Korean one, which I'm very excited about. And it's a hardback. I love a hardback book. I don't know why. Hardback, hardcover. I don't know how to say it. But this is by Won Pyong-son, and it is Almond, which is about a boy struggling to make friends, struggling to emotionally connect with people, and struggling with his just understanding his own emotions. So I'm excited to see what actually happens in this book. I've heard great things about it. I think also my friend told me it's a recommendation on RM, on RM's book recommendation. So I am very excited. This is also a short one. This is also, I think, more of a novella size, but we don't really care about the size. Yeah, it's almost about 300 pages. Quick read. Hopefully, can I read this in a day? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm very, very excited to jump into that one. So, our other secondhand book. Oh, let me get down here. This is from the person got the book, I think, from Fairy Crate, the special edition. So they put the Fairy Crate book in here, and I think there's another book. I think I got two books from this person, and lovingly they sent it to me. So I am just in the best of moods tonight on this Halloween night. As I said, we're doing a Halloween unboxing book haul, and I don't have one scary book at all because I'm just weird like that. I do weird shit, okay? I do weird things like that. Can we open it? isn't openable. We've got some paper. So, one book that I also got that I know nothing about, but that sounded interesting when I saw this book was Of Earth and Flame, the Ithinmere Chronicles Book 1. She gave me a list of books that she had that she wanted to get rid of, and I read up on this and I was like, that sounds interesting. Light little fantasy. Sometimes it's good to jump into books that you just know basically nothing about. That's my personal opinion. And here comes my piece de resistance. How do you say that? I don't even know how to pronounce that. And it is Marvelous Light. Oh, what a fun little gay story this was. The gays. We do it for the gays. It's mystery, it's magic, murder, marvelous. By Freya Marsk. A Marvelous Light. This is a part of a trilogy, but I have only read the first book because the second book deals with different characters. And I was just like, do I want to read the second book? I did like the story, but do I want to go into it? I don't know. So we are excited just to have this. I think out of all the books that I have, these are the only two that I've actually read. The rest of the books are all new, and some of them are thick, though. They are some thick boys. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the books that I got? Have you read any of them? Are you interested in reading some of them? I'm really sad that I don't have Love in the Big City with me, but we will deal with that. Let's see if I can get my stack in order and show you a nice little stack pick. This is going to be heavy, and it feels like I'm going to break either myself or I'm going to break something. Okay, we're just packing. We're just packing books at this stage. Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like I've got such a good variety of fantasy. We've got some murder mystery. We've got some, I guess what we'll call literature books. We've got some lots of things. This is the biggest book haul I think I've ever done, and my bank account is crying and screaming at me. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. These are my books. Look at them and whip at my books. Okay, I'm gonna put them down now. Okay, let's just put them back here. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you saw some book that you might look into. I would recommend all these books here because I think they're amazing and I think they're awesome. These are my new babies. They are about... Ooh, Maya, don't step there. There are about, I think, just 2 more other books that I'm waiting for that will come in November that I will do an unboxing for because those 2 books are very, very special. But you'll find out why they are special a little bit later. But I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful life, wonderful whatever you are doing. Don't let fear interfere with your happiness. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Groete, liefde, vrede, vreugde, geluk, blijdskap, liefde. Al die mooie dingetjies vir julle. Until next time. Bye bye.